Hello guys, this is me again. I'm going to go over direct object pronouns yet again. I'm going to go over something that can also confuse students about the placement of double object pronouns in sentences. So, trying to erase that because technically that's not a period. Shouldn't be there. So, when I teach Spanish, I talk about the placement of pronouns and particles using the one or two verb phrase method. This means that, for example, if a sentence has one verb, the pronouns go before that verb. So, for example, I gave you the drinks. I gave you the drinks. And here I want to shorten the statement in Spanish by calling the drinks them. To say I gave you them. So drinks in Spanish is las bebidas. And that is a feminine plural noun. So to write this out, it would be te las di. There's only one verb in this sentence, so therefore the object pronouns have to go before that conjugated verb. Now, sometimes people, when they say verbs like di, they include the subject. Because di, you can say it yo di, right? But remember, you're going to say the yo, you still have to put these object pronouns right before the verb. Okay? Now, so that's if the sentence has one verb. So again, what I usually say to shorten it is that if there's one verb, one way, it goes before the verb. So if there's one verb in the sentence, then pronouns can only go one way, and that's before the verb. Okay? Trying to keep these videos short. So that's why I'm going kind of fast. So, but often you'll have two verbs that form kind of a compound verb tense. Right? So, one example in English would be I want to give you the drinks. And again, I'm going to refer to the drinks as a them. So the drinks again is las bebidas. So that's las bebidas again. Okay, so I am going to write this two ways. Because there are two verbs, I can do it two ways. I can write it te las quiero dar or quiero darte las. Right? Two verbs, means I can either put it before or I can attach it, or them rather, to end of the second verb. Now notice how I put this accent there. That's because I want to keep the original stress of the word. To do this, I put the accent mark. Because accent marks in Spanish, it's not like in French where the accent mark can tell you how to pronounce certain vowels. It tells you where you put the weight in the word. Okay? So, again, a little pithy saying to remember this. Two verbs mean two ways to put the pronouns in the statement. You can either do it, number one, before the verb, or two, on the end of the second verb. Okay, so another way with two verbs, what if I wanted to say, use the present progressive, I am giving them the drinks. The drinks, I'm going to call them them. Again, drinks are las bebidas. So that tells us that it's going to be, again, a feminine plural object pronoun. So I am giving them the drinks, I'm giving it to a group of people. So this is a third person plural indirect object pronoun. So again, remember something special that happens when you have two third person object pronouns together. It would be se las estoy dando, which we don't really say too much in Spanish, but you can. There's nothing wrong with it. Se las estoy dando, or estoy dando se las, right? Dándoselas. So again, you want to have that accent to keep the original stress. Typically in Spanish, instead of like when you give something to something, you would use entregar, but that is just the verb I have been using in this example. So again, two verbs, two ways. You can put the object pronouns before the first verb, or you can tack them on the end of the second. So I promised some activities, and the first activity that came to my mind, because it's daytime, I was thinking of daytime talk shows. I was thinking of Maury Povich, believe it or not. So, imagine someone, like a spouse, is complaining to their partner, or, basically their partner or their spouse, about their treatment in the relationship. So For example, someone might say, especially on a talk show, te di mi amor. I gave you my love. Te di mi amor. Right? And so let's say the spouse wants to agree, yes, you gave it to me. Of course you gave it to me. So he or she would say, sí, me diste. Right? So here, this person's saying, I gave you my love. And the person will say, of course, yes, you gave it to me. So amor is masculine, singular, so its pronoun will be lo. Sí, me lo diste. Another thing that someone might say, like when they're griping, te di mi paciencia. Te di mi paciencia. I gave you my patience. Mi paciencia. So this is a feminine singular noun. And to be a good sport, the person might agree, say, oh yes, of course you gave it to me. Sí, me blank diste. So what do you think would fill in the blank given that mi paciencia is a feminine singular noun? It would be la, me la diste. The la saying, yes, you gave it to me. That it being patience. You gave me a lot of patience. You were very patient with me. Okay? So another one someone might say, te di mi dinero. I gave you my money. Te di mi dinero. Wow, some drama here. Masculine singular. Again. So let's say this person's saying, no, you didn't give me any money. What are you talking about? So let's say, no. I'm going to say, no. Exclamation, no me diste. You didn't give it to me. What are you talking about? You didn't give me any money. You didn't give it to me. Mi dinero would become, because it's masculine singular, it become no me lo diste. You didn't give it to me. Boy, it's dramatic today, right? So, well, they're fighting. It's Maury Povich show. So let's try the last one, which is plural. So this person says, te di mis mejores años. Te di mis mejores años. I gave you my best years. Best years. Oh boy. Let's say the person is wanting to make up now. They don't want to say something like, yeah, of course you gave it to me. No, they want to say, no, what are you talking about? You're still young, right? So you would say, no, my darling. No me blank diste. Todavía, oops, I can't even write today. Todavía eres joven. Todavía eres joven. You are still young. Of course you didn't give me your best years. You're in your best years. But how would we make that best years into a direct object pronoun? Años. So this is an adjective that's modifying or describing años. Años is masculine and plural. It's years, plural. Año is year, it's masculine, plural, años. So its pronoun be los. No, no me los diste. Okay, so that's just kind of an introduction to how to work with especially direct object pronouns in this double object pronoun structure. So I hope that helps. I always love colorful examples like, the talk show makes people remember it when it's colorful. So I hope this helps. Let me know if you need anything else.